What does it actually mean to start building your dream work or business? What does starting mean here? I think this is where most people who have a vision for meaningful work get stuck. Why is that? Most of us, when we imagine starting a business, we imagine the final complete version. Like the website is complete, clients or customers are coming to us, the finished product is out there, the income is flowing, and we have left the 9-to-5 job. That's a lot of changes to imagine all at once. So I understand why it can feel overwhelming. I understand why most people get stuck right here. But here is the thing. Building meaningful work doesn't happen overnight. It happens through hundreds and hundreds of small steps. Let's look at one example. Once I met an architect who was passionate about building a graphic design practice where he could be contracted to do amazing work for famous brands and for good causes. But he hadn't taken any steps in that direction. What are some small initial steps that he could take? I can think of maybe working on his sketching skills, whether by hand or digitally, creating some initial designs to create a portfolio, and maybe building a one-page website just to showcase his graphic design works. And these steps could be done while still employed, and then slowly adding more to this foundation. You see how much more doable this all feels? My own journey from architecture to coaching didn't happen overnight either. It started with me following my curiosities. I read books. I took courses on subjects that had become interesting to me. One of the courses I took was a mind-body coaching program, and there I started practicing coaching for the first time with my classmates. And this all happened while I was still working full-time in architecture. I kept learning, I kept practicing, and little by little, these small steps opened up a new path for me. My starting point wasn't leaving my full-time work to build a coaching business. My starting point was allowing myself to follow my curiosities and investing in learning. Maybe your first step is reading a book, researching your idea, talking to one person who's already doing what you're dreaming about, taking one course, learning a new skill, offering it to one person. Your starting point is not 10 steps ahead of you. It's only one step ahead. Find that one step and take it, then repeat. Now I'd love to hear from you. If you have an idea for meaningful work, what is your first step? Share in the comments.